I'm Anuja, and today we're going to be showing you how to make okra Subzi, or okra vegetables, or Bhindi Subzi. And Bhindi is actually known by a lot of different names. There's of course okra, there is Ladyfinger, there is in Tamil I think it's called Vendakai, and in Gujarati it's called Bhinda. And it's a real favorite amongst a lot of people.
It is.
So this particular recipe I'm going to dedicate to my sister, who can have bhindi for breakfast, lunch, dinner, anytime in between, and dessert. So,
and here's what you're going to need.
1 pound okra, washed, dried and cut. 1½ tablespoons oil. ½ teaspoon each of cumin seeds and onion seeds. 1 medium onion sliced, salt to taste, 1/4 teaspoon turmeric powder, 1/4 teaspoon amchur or dry mango powder, red chili powder to taste, 1/4 cup yogurt well beaten, 1/4 of a small tomato chopped.
So for this bhindi sabzi, we have a non-stick pan here on medium heat going, and we're going to add in our oil. Now with bhindi, it is absolutely necessary to use a little bit extra oil.
Right.
It's one of those vegetables that just requires a little extra help while cooking, so definitely do that.
And this is hot. We're going to go ahead and add in our cumin seeds and also our onion seeds at the same time. Just allow them to cook a little bit, sizzle a little bit. Alright, we're going to go ahead and add in our turmeric powder, and right after that, quickly add in the onions, open them up and put it.
You stick.
Okay. Hasn't that done what I told her to do? I mean, easier. Anyway, if you open up the onions, it's a little better and a little faster. I'll forgive you this time. Smells so good. You know, the onion seeds have a fantastic aroma. Even though I've got a blocked nose, I can smell it. It smells so good.
You know, we get a lot of questions on onion seeds when we use them. People say, can we substitute them for onions? And the answer is really no, because it's got such a unique flavor and it tastes nothing like actual onions. But it just adds a whole new dimension to your food.
Alright, we're just going to cook it till it's a little transparent, and we don't want it very brown, so just about starting to get a little golden color, but it's going to need a couple more minutes of cooking. Okay, this looks good. It's wonderful. I don't want it to get absolutely dehydrated, where you can't even tell there were onions at one time.
So if you've never worked with okra or bhindi, it's very important to buy bhindi or okra, which is very tender. And a lot of pretty looking bhindi are out there, nice and big, but when you try to eat them, they're very fibrous and not good to eat.
Yes, the seeds are very thick, you know?
Exactly,
yeah.
and even the skin of it is just really chewy, and it's even hard to swallow. It's very, very fibrous. So a good way to tell if the bhindi is tender is just with your thumb, break the edge, and if it snaps off really easily, you know it's a good bhindi, and you can buy that. And definitely look for bhindi which don't have a lot of black spots on them, they're nice and green and fresh.
And when you bring the bhindi home, the best thing we like to do is, wash it. Of course, you have to wash it, and then just take a towel or something and spread it out on it, so that by the morning it's dried up and you can use it. Otherwise, if you don't have that time, you can wash it and then just take a paper towel and just wipe it. And it's very important to wipe it before you actually cut it, because what happens is, if it's not wiped properly, when you cook it, it will all become slimy. And trust me, I actually did that once.
It's not a good thing.
It's not. So just keep that in mind, and again, like all vegetables, try to get similar size ones and similar thickness so that your food cooks at the same time and it's all evenly cooked. We're going to go ahead and add in our bhindi at this time. Give it a good mix. And you can cut bhindi any way you like it. You want thicker pieces or at a diagonal or even lengthwise slit. And we're going to go ahead and add in the salt and the chili powder.
Now be careful when you're salting bhindi because it looks like a lot when you start cooking it, but they reduce down a lot. So, you know, be a little bit cautious when salting.
And also the red chili powder. Now one of the very, very important things about bhindi, actually two important things about bhindi cooking is, one is it has to be cooked between low and medium. It has to be cooked on a lower temperature than other vegetables. And it does take a little while, but you know, that way everything from inside also gets cooked as opposed to just the outside. And the second thing is, bhindi is always cooked uncovered. The moment you cook it again, it's going to get the slimy effect on it, and you don't want that.
So give it a good stir once, and then leave it alone on low flame, and then every few minutes you can check on it and give it a toss.
Okay, let's check on the bhindi. The best way to tell is, you know, if the sliminess has gone. So you shouldn't be able to see some of these threads like we can see. So another 2-3 minutes more. I think it's kind of in there, right?
Almost there.
Yeah. Wow, that looks perfect. Yeah.
No more strands.
That's true. And now we're going to go ahead and add in our amchur, or dry mango powder. Now this is optional. It gives a wonderful tart flavor, but the bhindi somehow it goes beautifully. Yes. So good mix. And you know, you can actually, it's ready to eat at this point as well, ready to serve. But what we're going to do is we're going to go a step further, and we're going to go ahead and add in a little bit of yogurt. And another quick mix. And we're going to go ahead and add in some tomatoes. And give it another good mix. And we're going to cover it and just let it cook in its own heat and turn off the flame as well.
So it's been a couple of minutes and our bhindi's been resting in its own juice and it's ready to serve.
Yes, if you want to cook the tomatoes a little bit more, you can, but I think we're going to keep it this way. And bhindi goes excellent with chapatis, parathas, naans, and it's just, you know, one of the top favorite.
Exactly. So join us again on another episode of ShowMeTheCurry.com.
Adding a pinch of spice to your life.